ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਟੋਨਿਆ ਐਂਗਨ ਨਾਲ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਹਿਮਾਨ ਨੇ ਦ ਚਰਚ ਆਫ ਜੀਸਸ ਕ੍ਰਾਈਸਟ ਆਫ ਲੈਟਰ ਡੇ ਸੇਂਟਸ ਨਾਲ। ਇਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਣਗੇ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਕੋਇਰ ਹੋਣ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਮਹੱਤਵਪੂਰਨ ਇੱਕ ਕੋਇਰ ਹੋਏਗਾ, ਜਿਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸੱਦਾ ਦੇਣ ਆਏ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਇਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਟੋਨਿਆ ਨਾਲ। Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So a little bit about yourself and your church, Tonya, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
We are.
So where are you based and what do you propagate?
Well, we have several congregations throughout the Lower Mainland. I live in Langley.
Okay.
But I'm with the public relations for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Right.
And we're actually promoting and thrilled to be able to announce the Mormon Tabernacle Choir that's coming to town.
Wonderful.
At the end of the month.
Okay. When is this event going to be held and why is this choir so important?
Well, it's a world-renowned choir, and they've only been to Vancouver 3 times. The most recent was at Expo, and they're doing a 7-city tour, which includes Arizona and California and Washington. So we're excited to be on that tour, to be part of that.
Right.
And like I said, it's a world-renowned choir with over 300 members in this choir, with a orchestra of over 60 members. And if you've ever been to a top-notch world-class choir, it's quite breathtaking to hear them sing. And
okay. So how did your church get involved with them?
Well, they do represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Okay.
They do.
Okay.
And so it is, our church is part of this as well. And so that's how I'm getting the opportunity to be able to promote them. So we're thrilled about that.
So when we talk about choirs, there are different kinds of choirs, but as you said, this is one of the best in the world. So what peculiarity or what is so special in them that people are very excited to be a part of this?
Well, they perform all types of genres, from the greatest composers to folk music.
Right.
And so it's something for the whole family to come and to hear. And like I said, because it's such a big choir and so talented, it gives you chills when you go to hear them perform, and it's quite spectacular.
And of course, music is a universal language.
Absolutely.
You can feel it being there.
Absolutely. You come away feeling uplifted, and it's just a wonderful opportunity.
So when was the last time this group had come over here?
Well, not since 1986, not since Expo. So where they performed at Expo, and so we're really thrilled that they're coming back here as well.
So where is this event being held, and when and how can people be a part of it?
They're performing at the Orpheum on June 30th, and you can buy their tickets on Ticketmaster.
Okay. So when we talk about your church, if you can elaborate, you're in the public affairs, so you go around, meet people. Lots of challenges people are facing these days, whether it is mental stress, anxiety, or in physical form. So your church, what does it focus on? Because in every church one goes, everyone has their own way of thinking. So what does your church focus on?
Well, our church focuses on Christ.
Right.
It's definitely on Christ and trying to bring people to Christ. But having said that, those challenges are universal through whatever faith you belong to. And I think that it's important that we have an opportunity to come together and to work with one another and support each other in those things. And that's kind of where I have that privilege of being able to do that in interfaith relations. And seeing the value in all religions. And it's been wonderful.
Tonya, one thing again, in all the religions we are finding out, our youngsters are going away a little bit. What do you think? What's happening and how we can bring them to the faith? Because every faith preaches love, honesty, universal love, and togetherness. So what do you feel, what can be done so that we can bring our youth back? Because today they say we are spiritual, but we do not want to be a part of an organized religion. That is the kind of thinking which prevails. Do you also face this kind of issue in your church, and what kind of ways can be adopted to bring them back?
Yes, we do face those things as well, and some of the things that we focus on is strengthening the family, and how important it is in the family that unit is strengthened, and so that's a really important thing to mothers and fathers and children, and the love with one another, and that helps instill those core values and that moral compass in our youth. And but yes, it is a struggle, and it is something that we're working through and trying to promote that,
Right.
the family.
You also talked about interfaith harmony. The world is changing at a fast pace,
Yes.
and every culture, every religion has something to give. So, how can interfaith harmony play a role in spreading this message of universality, of being together, and being better human beings?
Do you know, I think as we work in harmony with each other, and that we come and find that there's a common denominator and that we need one another and support one another. And I think that's where that harmony will come from, and that will be a light to others as we work towards that, as with one another. We need
Right.
each other. We need one another.
Another issue what everyone facing is social issues like addiction and alcoholism and other things are on the rise. How do you feel, and what does your church work on this particular aspect as to spread a message that we need to be away from these things?
Well, we do have a program in our church called ARP, which is Addiction Recovery Program, and it's certainly open to anyone to come to it. And it's
Right.
a wonderful program where to help people overcome addictions. Because certainly you need to be able to be spiritually in harmony and to feel that love and to feel that purpose in your life. Those addictions can be a real problem.
So thank you very much for coming over here and informing us about this event, and I'm hopeful that a lot of people will come and enjoy this choir. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਜੋ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਸਟੋਨੀ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਕੋਇਰ ਜੋ ਜੂਨ 30 ਨੂੰ ਔਰਫੀਅਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਦੇ 8 ਵਜੇ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਟਿਕਟਸ ticketmaster.ca ਤੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਲ ਸਕਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਸਾਡਾ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਧਰਮ ਨਾਲ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਸੋਚ ਦੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਬੁਲਾ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਵਾਈਏ ਤੇ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਇੱਕ ਯੂਨੀਵਰਸਲ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਜਿੱਥੋਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿੱਖ ਸਕਨੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਖੁੱਲ੍ਹਾ ਸੱਦਾ ਦੇਣ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਆਓ ਉੱਥੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਜੋ ਐਕਸਪੋ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਹ ਕੋਇਰ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਨਾਮਵਰ ਕੋਇਰ ਹੈ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿ ਮਿਊਜ਼ੀਸ਼ੀਅਨਸ ਸਾਰੇ ਰਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਅਪਲਿਫਟ ਕਰਨਗੇ, ਵਧੀਆ ਸੰਗੀਤ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਜਿਸ ਨਾਲ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਇੰਟਰਫੇਥ ਹਾਰਮਨੀ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਨਸੈਪਟ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਉਜਾਗਰ ਹੋਏਗਾ। ਸੋ ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਖੁੱਲ੍ਹਾ ਸੱਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਪਹੁੰਚੋ ਔਰਫੀਅਮ ਥੀਏਟਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੂਨ 30 ਨੂੰ।